Hello friends. Today we'll see what is neobank, a new term related to the banks. Neobank is a virtual bank which don't have any physical branches. They operate entirely online rather than being physical. They have the complete digital banking experience. They operate through mobile applications. These are the financial technology firms which are minimizing the operating costs, and they are providing the very customer friendly interface to operate. So let's see how they are different from the traditional banks. Traditional banks, neobanks are basically fully digital. No manual work is done. Traditional bank, they have the physical branches, many branches, physical platform. So one has to visit the banks and get their work done. Neobank, as they are operated digitally, they have very less operating expenses. Comparatively, traditional banks, they have physical branches, they have infrastructure, they have manpower. So their overhead cost or operating cost is comparatively very higher comparatively to neobanks. Neobank in India generally don't require any license. While for operating a traditional bank, full license is required by RBI. Traditional bank process is bit lengthy. You have to visit account opening and everything is bit lengthy. But in neobank process is very quick. As it is digitally managed, process is very quick. Now let's see what are the types of neobank. Neobank, first one is neobank which don't have banking license. They instead partner up with the traditional bank to operate. In India, RBI has a regulation that it will only provide license to the banks which have a physical branch. So basically to new banks they will not provide the license as of now. So they have to partner up with the traditional bank for that. Another one is neobank that obtain banking license themselves to operate fully on their own, which is right now not in India. India is operating through method by partnering a license with a traditional bank. Now, why neobanks? First one, as we have discussed, low cost, processing time is very fast. Now, international payments in neobank is they provided by default, many banks. But in traditional bank, you have to upgrade your debit card, you have to raise the requests for the same. So it is a lengthy and complex process in traditional bank for the international payments. But in neobank, it is very easy. Neobanks, comparatively to traditional bank apps, they provide advanced security features. They have top-notch encryption technology. They have two-factor authentication, biometric authentications. So advanced, they have advanced security features as compared to traditional bank apps. Now all these features, they are provided by traditional banks to some extent. But what extra neobank provide is, these are the value added services. Like if you are operating a business, they will provide you the option of GST voice invoice generation, GST filing, financial managements. You can add multiple bank accounts. You can link multiple bank accounts at single platform. Personally, they will it's artificial intelligence system. It will provide you the suggestions for the investments. It will read your spending habits accordingly. It will suggest you for the investments. It will read your risk taking capabilities. So financial management, other value added services, you can get it in your banks very easily, which is not provided by traditional banks. It has some limitations also. You have to be very technology savvy for that. If you are you are well versed with technology, then only you can operate neobank accounts. Neobank accounts are less regulated because in India they are not providing license to them, so they have to be with traditional banks. They have to follow the traditional banks, so the exposure and decision making capabilities with the neobanks, it is less. No physical branches are there in the neobanks. So some people which they want for the complex financial transactions, they should be physically present in the bank, or they should be physically present in front of customer relationship manager, so which is not possible in neobanks. So these are some limitations. So let's see what is the future of neobanks in India. Right now there are 10 approximately banks which are operating neobanks, like Razor, Open, Instant Pay, DigiPay, 811, Yono, Jupiter, etc. But like seeing this time of pandemic, and that now that technology savvy people all want that work should be done from home only. They don't have to visit any branch, they don't have to visit any bank. All the work, it gets done digitally online. So it has a very promising future in India. But for that, RBI has to provide the regulations, they have to provide the full license to them, so their decision making capability and exposure should rise. So till the time these things will be done, then only neobanks will rise very fast. Like for example, if we consider in the worldwide scenario, neobanks, they are increasing at the rate of 46% compounded annually. Like in 2018, the neobank worth was $18 billion, which is expected to grow till $400 billion in 2026. Like in UK, in last year only, their customer base has increased 3 times. So future no doubt is very bright. But in India, RBI has to take some steps to make it grow faster. Thank you. That was all about neobanks.